And we good. Cool. Since I'll be splitting this up into 2 different videos, for like the back half of episode 2, and then for the start of episode 3, I'm gonna do a quick intro here. Hi, welcome to Life is Strange Before the Storm Remastered. This is we're starting episode 3 right now. We just finished episode 2, starting 3. If you want to see me play this or other games live, check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/skeletus. Then all these will be uploaded on YouTube as well. So once the VODs like expire or whatever, they're still on YouTube. So check the link in my channel for my YouTube page. And then check my YouTube for my Twitch if you're on YouTube. Well, that's that. Let's get started. It was empty. I'm gonna double check the the graffiti.
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Oh yeah. That's my goal.
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife. And you're
My
not.
wife.
But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah. Your birth mother. I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Chloe,
Got this.
you can handle this. Not without you.
Aw. This is kind of a cool way to visualize this information. Hold on. Okay. I was checking because I know sometimes in moments in these games when you're like in something about reality is different, or you're not really in reality, like it's a dream or like a vision or something. Sometimes when that happens, when you check your journal and your phone, there's unique entries and unique texts, but I guess this is just a visualization of what is being revealed to us.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite.
You guys are so fucking shiny.
Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long. She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape.
I wish I just got the new
Sarah
Yeezys
became
on.
pregnant. I thought it would solve everything.
Never a good way to go about that. Don't get pregnant because
For a
you
little
think
while.
it's gonna solve a problem. That is
Becoming
what you might
your
call a
father
bad idea.
was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind.
You know what they say, love is blind, deaf, fucking dumb.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there.
The needle below the bed there. Yep.
For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied.
Nothing about those track marks on her arms, or I don't know if they updated those, if those were there originally, but
Even
dang.
the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
Right. Here's back what we saw.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done.
Maybe it's just me, but I still
Not
think it's a
after
little weird that he
all
kissed her.
the people she hurt.
Hug would have done, but
All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again and again to keep you safe.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
Why not? If that's what Rachel wants.
Drug addiction is a disease. It afflicts everyone, not just the addict. I will not allow you to be victimized by her disease again.
Even if that's true, Rachel could still meet her. And maybe the fact that she wants to see me means she's gotten better.
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel. I think I need to lie down.
Word.
I
Jeez, he looks
I
sinister.
can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
Whoever's lighting him right now looks so. Lighting is weird. Max. I used to think the strangest thing about the Ambers was how normal they were. It seemed like a bad 90s sitcom family, and I did my best to play the part of the wacky yet lovable best friend. Yes, I did tag a newspaper picture of James in the fridge, but only because his face looked so stupid. The goal was to get in and out of there without causing a scene, so we could make our escape. About that. It turns out I couldn't just sit back and let Rachel's cheating father act all high and mighty. I put his smug ass in his place and even turned Rachel's mom against him. Then Rachel snapped. I guess she just can't stand the lying anymore. She told her mom about James making out with that woman. Everyone started yelling, and the next thing I knew, Rachel was going full Destructicon on the table. That's when the truth finally came out. Rachel's mom equals not her mom. Rachel's real mom equals makeout woman. Mind equals blown. Chloe the wacky yet lovable. That must be that drawing must be the Destructicon version of Chloe. Oh, we finally get our last entry. What can you say about a woman so mysterious, her own daughter? Never heard of her until now. Well, from what James told us, Sarah is a drug addict who got herself mixed up in all sorts of crazy shit. And by drugs, I mean OD and end up dead in alleyway drugs, not smokable and watch anime. When Rachel was a baby, Sarah would get high when she was supposed to be looking after her. Things got so fucked up that James finally had to take Rachel away. The funny thing is, even as James talked about all the horrible things Sarah had done, he still seemed, I don't know, fixated, I guess. You could see the power she had over him. Actually, when he was talking about how beloved and magnetic Sarah used to be, I couldn't help but think of Rachel. I wonder if James sees that too. Maybe it's what makes him so afraid of her. That's true. The way he was describing Sarah was like a pretty good description of Rachel. Yeah, in fact, Sarah sounds way more like Rachel than her mom or dad does. Anyway, now Sarah is in Arcadia Bay looking to meet Rachel. After years of taking James' money to stay away, suddenly she wants a relationship with her daughter. James seems skeptical, and Rachel, I can't even imagine what Rachel must be going through. I think this should all just be the same. Yeah. Mess. I'm in a group chat, oh boy. Rachel and Chloe, where are you guys? We're at the Tempest cast party. I already texted Rachel like 8 times. Hey, I don't think we're making it. Chloe, you should come. Yeah, Chloe, you did awesome, babe. Hey, Chloe, great job tonight. Hey, it's Brooke. Thanks, I can't. You were amazing. I'll even admit that Mr. Keaton seemed a little disappointed when I arrived. Seriously, just come. Bring Rachel. Sorry, guys. Anna, Juliet. We've seen them all in person except for Brooke, right? I feel like Brooke we've only seen mentioned once. This is the only time we've seen her. Yeah, we are a little busy. We gotta look around at shit.
Rachel only knew half the truth when she set that fire. What if she'd known everything? Whoa. Sarah Gearhart is a known associate of that psycho who attacked Drew? Then again, so is Frank.
So is the bouncer.
I hope tonight hasn't messed up Rachel's memories of family trips like this.
It probably has. Computer.
The Tempest show feels so far away now. This is so painful to look at.
This seems like a James and Rose bookshelf. I can't imagine Sarah here instead. Hard to argue that Rachel would have had a better life with Sarah. But does that make what James did right?
I don't know.
Holy shit. Rachel completely destroyed that table.
It's hardcore.
I guess there's worse things than growing up around fancy stuff like this.
Yeah.
Can't believe I was feeling goofy enough to draw that just a few hours ago. It's so weird to look at this now. I can't even imagine how she must be feeling.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay, Rose. Do you need any help with anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's in the breezeway, door to the left of the fridge.
Got you, Rose. My homie, Rose. Open.
Hey.
For donation.
Cool graphic. Rachel was really getting rid of this?
Not my watch. I'm taking that shit.
Mrs. Amber, could I have this?
Oh, sure, Chloe. Rachel was going to give it away anyhow.
Thanks.
It's like a fire ice cream cone thing. Hell yeah. Broom time, baby. Broom acquired.
Were you able to find the broom?
There was. There you go.
Here you go.
It's got some strange lighting on it, but
I'm
It'll be
really
sometimes.
quite glad that you're here.
Thanks. But why?
While Rachel's dealing with all of this, it's a relief to know she can talk to you. How are you doing,
Yep.
Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
It's fine. Rachel's the one who's really upset.
yeah.
She has every reason to be.
This is all happening to Rachel.
There are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
Focus on James, not on
Doesn't
her.
matter how painful it is. You don't lie to someone you love.
You might be right, but can any of us really know what we would do in his situation? He's been a devoted father for 15 years. I know he loves Rachel more than anything.
I'm surprised you're defending him after what he did at the Overlook.
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband.
I wouldn't be so inclined if I were you.
His entire life
out.
is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
That's one perspective.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
Did the lighting on her just get fucking weird? Why is she at a rave from this angle? You good, Rose? You okay? Strange. James? Mr. looking dude.
This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
I don't understand. Are you afraid that Sarah would do something to Rachel?
I don't think she would deliberately harm anyone. But addicts can cause tremendous harm without meaning to.
Yeah. But Rachel's not a baby anymore.
Listen to me. Sarah brought criminals and drug dealers into our home. She put Rachel in serious danger just to chase her habit.
Do you think Sarah is involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
I mean, I did say that.
It wouldn't surprise me if she were.
I did literally say that I buy drugs from the same person as her,
She
so.
is. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this
Probably
where you
true.
ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
Got it. Affirmative.
That is something I will always do.
She's so young. You are too. But I know you've experienced loss. Protect her from that. Please.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
Okay. Think.
Rachel took that pretty hard. I should see if she's okay.
Must not have thought anybody would look out this window. Upstairs. Do-si-do. Because isn't the doe, Rachel's kind of spirit animal?
Rachel? I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
Be here for Rachel.
Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained.
Oh, road trip, bunnies. Let us think the unthinkable. Let us do the undoable. Let us prepare to grapple with the ineffable itself, and see if we may not F it after all. Is it well that I should with to leave this dreary world behind, seeking for your fair utopia, which perchance I may not find?
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool. Makes
Leo.
sense that Rachel needs two signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
So Wesley. And loving towards. It's pretty true.
Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so
To our wonderful daughter on the night of her first show.
alone.
Break a leg. We love you, Mom and Dad.
Cool light.
Cool light. Please.
This light needs more light. Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight.
Or that hamburger person is part of the greater hot dog man mythos. Yeah?
I bet Rachel would rather be anywhere but here.
I believe this is a graffiti. It sure is.
Maybe I can make the world a less scary place.
Like Rachel said or something I said. I said, how about that?
Back on the train, I said...
No, if indeed.
I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
That's so weird.
Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected.
Rachel confirmed astrology ho.
Even you, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through. Is there a section on how to walk fours through batshit crazy family drama? No?
Type 4 are the individualists. Type 4s can be the most creative of the types when they are able to reach their potential. At their best, Type 4s are inspired, productive, sensitive, and independent. In a difficult environment, however, Type 4s can fall into melancholy and self-indulgence. 4s craft their own identities by picking and choosing a select few of their emotions to rely on, and all but blocking out the rest. Type 4s define themselves by their differences from other people. While this can lead to incredible talent and creativity, it can also lead to an unhealthy obsession on their perceived deficiencies and flaws. The best thing for a 4 is to learn how to let go of feelings from the past and focus on the potential that the future holds.
May you always be safe. Sure. But from who?
From whom? Oh, but the flashlight is what I need. Take some militia first. Here.
Rachel might not survive her family, but at least she'll survive the zombie apocalypse. I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
An honors American experience 20th century lit biology honors drama lab. Excellence personified, unfailingly insightful and dedicated, indefatigable of mind and spirit, an absolute star pupil, the light of Dionysus brightly shone. That's Mr. Keaton for sure. Perfect attendance.
Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy. Almost sad to see all this effort. I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one?
Yeah. Imagine that'll be the flirty option. Anatomy.
That's the one.
Where do babies come from? Show and tell.
Hard to believe the show
To
was
our
only a few
shining
hours
star.
ago.
Mom and Dad.
Seems like everything has changed since then.
Maybe you don't want flowers from Mom and Dad, but you'll get flowers from me.
At least she'll have something from tonight. I know something Miss Arcadia doesn't.
Right on, Mr.
Weird.
You're Miss Arcadia. What's the real deal with that fire north of town? And when's it going to come down here and incinerate us all in its fiery hug of death? Asking for a friend. From Bros Before Bronies. First, I forget. First, King Walls. No, King Walls. Didn't the fire start the day after Firewalk was here? This is a strange one, friends. ABFD sources say they've never seen anything like it. No idea where it came from, no idea why it's lasting this long. Total mystery. Time to put on your tinfoil hats and start speculating. There's a dragon with matches just loose in the town. Prescott's, like, 50% serious. Why only 50? Prescott's are shady as shit. You'd really put this past them? They probably had some incriminating evidence to burn, or better yet, bodies. Not to mention the chemtrails they drop all over town. Highly flammable. Occam's razor, people. Some kids, they spelled Occam wrong, I think. Some kids getting high in the woods. As for the weirdness, this town is weird. What else is new? Hawaiian male model. What are you talking about? Hawaiian male models. People in the ground. Are we not? Yeah, people's burial ground. No, we're not. Burn. Get it?
We were so close to making our break last night. Now, I don't know. The yin and badass yang of Rachel Amber.
Above all, remember you are loved. For all else, be armed. Okay, Billy. Right. Did I take the... I did not. Give me that shit. Hell yeah. Up. I'm leaving the door unlocked in case you don't have your key. Please come home. Doesn't matter that it's after curfew. Mom, I can't right now. Please. Flashlight. I find the odds of that fitting onto a flashlight
All
very
ready
unlikely.
for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first. I can't imagine what Rachel is thinking right now. I want her to tell me when she's ready.
Hey, Rachel. I'm glad you're here, Chloe.
Of course. Hey.
Right. Check this shit out, Chloe.
Hey. Check it out.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point? It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman. My real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
That is an honor.
Good. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone. The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
That seems pretty normal to me.
Not. But it might be tough to track her down.
Yeah, that's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon.
Is it me?
But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
Chloe Price, I got this.
Really?
Really?
Mysterious. I like it. Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
I
On it.
think I might be able to fix up that truck in the junkyard.
Really?
I'll give it my best.
Sure, why not?
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
After my dad died, I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
When you speak?
In my dreams, he's there. And It's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh?
Guess she's only just told Max about it, and that she wrote it in her journal.
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right? Right.
So what does that mean? If a lie is convincing enough, then that makes it real to the person? What they mean by that? What up? David, Joyce, Wells, Victoria, James, Rose. Things all here.
Dad, I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go? Remember when we used to work on cars together?
Yeah, there it is.
Those are some of my favorite memories.
Rose, was that David?
Don't you mean my memories? I don't think you remember after you're dead.
Touche. All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure?
Hold on. I remembered. Can't get past me. Game. Blackwell Players present, in association with the Prescott Foundation, Keep on Truckin'. Starring William Price, truck driver. On Truckin'. An original production written and directed by Maxine Caulfield. Cast and crew bios in memorandum, Bongo the Cat. Artist statement, Maxine Caulfield. Prescott Foundation mission statement. Blackwell Theater summer lineup, dedication. Chloe Price, William Price, truck driver. Manager Stephanie Gingrich. Yeah, it's funny how in Chloe's mind, not funny, but interesting how in Chloe's mind, her dad dying is so closely linked to Max, because like obviously Max had no part in that, but just Max leaving at that same exact, like, essentially like the same exact time as all that was happening. And like the really complicated feelings that Chloe has about her dad's death, and like the anger and like blame she feels the need to put on people about that, and the blame she puts on Max for leaving. It's like, I guess subconsciously that those must what's the word I'm looking for? Not confused, but they must coincide. That's not it. Conflate, that's it. I think she subconsciously conflates those two things and the blame of those two things with one another. Because like this is, this depiction of her dad's death written and directed by Maxine Caulfield. Chloe, have you seen the rest of my script? I swear I had it a minute ago. Shit. Chloe, I have to tell you something. I've been dead for millions of years. Chloe, I'm so high right now. Why didn't you tell me drugs are so awesome? Chloe, can you lend me some money? I really need another hit, please. That's an interesting one. Is that framing Joyce like this, like how we saw Sarah, Rachel's mom. Weird. That again. Lend me some money. Don't know if that's because of money troubles and stuff. Always so much interesting shit going on in these streams. And it's never like 100% clear. I think it's cool.
Ugh.
Again, cool camera work. They put the camera on like the
What's wrong?
hood of the car so it moved up.
Don't you see anything?
They did that with
Fine. It's
the first episode in the junkyard
the
with
spark plug.
No, that's not it.
the bed of the truck.
I just had that replaced.
Isn't improv supposed to be all about
You're not yes-anding,
yes
William.
and?
Yes, and what?
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
World's a stage or free? I'm not familiar with the Sound and Fury one. I mean, All the World's a Stage is, you know, pretty super duper famous and pretty straightforward. If everything's theater, then all the world's a stage. Sound and Fury. I'm just gonna say it because I don't know what it is, so I'm curious. Sound and Fury.
Something about stories told by idiots, full of sound and fury, signifying fuck all.
That's probably what he said.
Nailed it.
Yeah, that's exactly what he
I
said.
don't want to be an actor.
Classic Shakespeare.
I just want to be myself. Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Yeah, it's pretty
Where
intense.
do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
Jeez. Oh, jeez. I did not remember that at all. I gotta say, as much as I feel like the plot in this game is weaker than Life is Strange 1. I feel like the characters and the dream scenes and then that play scene are like awesome, so good.
Okay.
Still having weird lighting
I saw
stuff with her
Sarah leaving Frank's
arms.
RV. He might know how to find her.
Maybe it'll be a little
Plus,
less once I
He likes me. And he owes me one from yesterday.
maybe I can change
I
clothes
can
and
do this.
the lighting weirdness will stop.
Come on, dude. Pick up.
Come on, Frank, do me a solid.
Price, I got your collector's fee. Coming to get it?
Hey,
Yes.
Frank. I was actually gonna cash in for a favor instead. What do you say?
Never run out of crap, do you? What's the problem?
I need
know
to
me?
find that woman from yesterday. Sarah.
Frank's not gonna want to do that. No way.
Frank,
What the hell for?
something important. Can you help?
It would mean a lot to me. You're helping a friend. What would Frank be more likely to agree to? Helping a friend seems a little... That seems a little vague. Like, what does he care about a friend? Mean a lot to me.
I would really appreciate it. I'm your favorite client, remember?
Meet in the junkyard in 2 hours.
I bet Frank feels
Sweet.
guilty about
Thanks, man.
getting involved with
You're
the
a
whole
real-
Damon business. Probably feels like he owes us.
Well, I guess. What am I getting myself into?
It's a whole bunch more shit. Alright.
Okay, I've got 2 hours to kill. A shower would be fucking amazing.
Well, I don't know the last time you showered. I feel like it's been a couple of days.
I wonder if that's the universe where Dad's alive and Rachel has 3 happy parents.
Hmm.
So much has changed. I wonder if you'd even recognize me now.
I mean, the old Chloe looks so different from even this Chloe. Hard to say.
Wonder what I can find out about Rachel's mom. Figures.
For Gearhart, 1 result. High school gives Fisher Award to Sarah Gearhart. Long Beach, California. Do best. That's about it.
What?
Ray's commented on a photo you're tagged in. See the photo, make sure.
Nice to see my work is appreciated.
Just in case you need more proof that Blackwell is better off without Chloe Price. That's what the girls take forever doing in the bathroom. Mad respect. I won't ask you, Trevor. Burn. Wow, Chloe, that was classy. It's some pretty cool artwork. Like, if I went to the bathroom and like I saw all that, like, yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. That feels like so long ago, especially because, I mean, it's been, several days now since I've played the first episode. But in, like, game time, or, like in the world, that was, like, 2 days ago, right? I wonder why she took so long to post that. Because at the end of that, of me getting kicked out of Blackwell, at the end of that, the first person to walk in was Victoria so that's probably when she took this photo. I don't know why she would take so long to post it, but whatever.
Rachel really is good at everything she does.
Review. Blackwell's The Tempest takes Shakespeare by storm. Last night, The Tempest was reborn upon Blackwell Academy's outdoor stage. The unique and bold direction of Travis Keaton gave the show an updated feel, typically absent from overdone classic works. Stellar in the lead role, the young Rachel Amber commanded the stage as Prospera herself commands the unknown. Worthy of special mention was Nathan Prescott's Caliban, carried himself with the mighty tension of a coiled spring. Even from the back of the audience, Mr. Prescott's rage toward his enslaver was palpable. An unusual and admirable feat for such a young actor. Yeah, I definitely don't recall if there was, if I read this review back when I originally played the game. I can't be expected to remember every single little detail. But the fact that they mention here, like, that Nathan was good in the show, whereas when I first played the game years and years ago, I remember him, like, something happening in the show where he, like, fucked up and walked off stage or something. I imagine that would have been mentioned here.
Thou art an idiot.
At the real star tonight in the role of Ariel was newcomer Chloe Price, whose chemistry with Miss Amber's Prospera surpassed even that of Miranda and Ferdinand. As she explored Ariel's struggle between loyalty and liberty, Miss Price gave a truly genuine performance. Indeed, when Prospera refuses Ariel's freedom in an excellent revision of the original script, I have never seen a more believable portrayal of surprise and Miss Bryce's authentic astonishment. 5 stars. Yeah, I'll say.
Hang in there, Skip.
Don't quit your day job. Interview with Skip Matthews, Pisshead frontman. Arcadia Bay Online News. Following the sudden popularity of your song, Nothing Wrong, what's next for Pisshead? Well, for the moment, we're still taking things slowly. Though we shouldn't hold our breath for a full Pisshead album on the horizon. One day, but for now I'm still working my day job. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do in order to keep the dream alive, even if it seems like it's holding you back. Good way to look at it, Skip. That's true.
Inaccurate as of yesterday. Someone should update this photo. What do I want the record to show?
Burning, burnout. Burning. More interesting and more apt. What with all the fire imagery and whatnot.
I'd say
lighting?
I went down in a blaze of glory.
In a manner of speaking. Neat. PT done. Alarm clock.
It's way too early to be up on a Sunday. Huh? Mom usually does my laundry when she gets sick of me not doing my laundry. Maybe she believed me for once about never coming back home. If Rachel and I were still leaving today, there's literally nothing in there that's worth taking. Sorry, board. I've got a real ride to fix up now.
A plant.
Have I ever watered that?
So I'm afraid to buy a plant because I know I'd forget to
better
water
than
it. I'd
nothing.
probably go weeks and then be like, oh shit, I should have been watering this plant.
You're welcome, plant.
Don't worry, plant, I got you. Let's look. I think that's everything. Yep. Maybe some Pisshead is playing.
And Stan Wick here, bringing you up-to-the-minute coverage of stuff that's interesting on 87.9 The Seder. Please welcome Sergeant Alex Keller with the Arcadia Bay Police Department to the show. Sergeant Keller, drug use in Arcadia Bay is on the rise, is that right?
Unfortunately, yes. There has recently been a spike in the use of heroin.
Heroin? You'd think a small town like Arcadia Bay would be safe from things like that.
Well, the problem is these drugs don't appeal to any exclusive demographic. All kinds of people get involved. Rich, poor, teens, adults, so it can spread to any community.
Does the ABPD have any leads on where the heroin's coming from?
I can't discuss any ongoing investigations, but we are working closely with the district attorney's office to get to the bottom of it.
Right on. Thanks for filling us in, Sergeant.
Thank you.
Cool, good, and fun.
Dad's favorite jacket. Definitely taking that if Rachel and I ever leave.
Sure. I'm home.
Mom playing music? Huh.
Does your mom listen to music from like the 40s? Max, when you think about it, it's kind of amazing that anyone ever trusts anybody about anything. Take the stars, for example. We learn all these things about them in school, but no one bothers to tell us the most important fact of all. Some of them are dead. Yet somehow Rachel trusts me with the most important thing in her world, finding her real mom. She didn't ask me right away. At first, she didn't even want to talk. It was kind of like the junkyard a couple days ago, but this time I didn't freak out on her. I gave her space. Here's something you never learn, Max. When someone you care about is hurting, you do anything you can to be there for her. even if that means making the stars shine in her bedroom. That's how I got Rachel to open up and ask me about finding her mom. I told her I think I can do it. If I can reach Frank and get the truck running, we have a chance. Chloe, Conjurer of Stars. Before you can see the light, you have to deal with the darkness. Thank you for being there for me last night. I'm feeling a lot better. Guess what? I'm a good kisser? Okay, that. Also, we're meeting Frank at the junkyard in 2 hours. I think he can get us in touch with Sarah. Holy shit. Yep, I'm still at my house, just showering and grabbing tools for the truck. So, meet at the junkyard? I'll be there. You're amazing, Chloe Price. So I was right all along. Rachel Amber is a fucking evil bitch. Oh yeah, she totally is. I guess you think you're her little sidekick now? Yep. But every line of the play fucking perfect. How could that be? You've been planning this, haven't you? Oh no, you figured it out. I've had it with the school. Nobody gave a shit about me last night. It was all Rachel, Rachel, Rachel. Oh man, when you're an awful person that everybody suddenly realizes, that's just the worst. Fuck you, Chloe. To suck, Victoria. I do feel a little bad, but not that bad.
Is getting out of here still in my future? Or is this picture the closest I'll ever get? Either way, we're fixing that truck from the junkyard. Is that David's towel? Where the hell is mine?
Not cool. Where's my old ass raggedy ass towel?
Okay. My towel's probably in here somewhere. I should just calmly look for it.
A lot of
Gross.
lighting weirdness in this episode. I feel like since the Amber House is when there's been lighting weirdness. Manly grip pomade, super grip hairstyling pomade.
I truly hate seeing so much of David's shit around here. A logical place for a towel.
Maybe.
Lots of washcloths. No towel.
No towel. Amber?
Maybe Mom threw my towel in here.
That makes sense. Nope. Empty.
No awesome pirate towel. I don't even know what's in there.
Is it a towel? Like it's a towel.
Score.
Towel secured. And some pirate stuff.
Can't believe Max and I were so into this shit when we were kids. Wait a minute. Captain Bluebeard's hair dye. Max was going to make me a pirate, but we never got around to it. Ready for the best shower of my life. Hot water.
Yeah, shaders are just behaving strangely in this episode. It's like their metallic setting got fucked up or something. Or like set to default. So the way the lights interacting with it is just odd. I don't even know what engine this is running in, so I don't really know how the shaders work. I can almost tell it's blue hair. Maybe when I change clothes, it'll behave nicer. feel like it's just getting worse. Oh, whoops! I think I accidentally broke continuity because I was wearing those boots beforehand. I was definitely already wearing those boots for this entire last episode.
What do I feel like wearing?
Fucking
on this
whoops.
crazy ass day?
Alright, let's see what we got. Cone of Fire. I wonder if any of these have I'd like that. That's a good one. I didn't realize it came with a fucking cool denim jacket. Nope. I'm looking up to see if any of these outfits have like yeah, like do you have any implications on the conversations when people see it? Because that's what happened with the Firewalk t-shirt. Alright, let's see. I'm probably gonna stick with this one. I think it looks cool. And it seems like all the choices have, or a lot of the choices have just really minor conversation implications. Dragon. But none of them seem particularly like the one you're supposed to do. That's not bad either. Dragon.
Alright. One last thing.
Oh, whoops.
I need to get Dad's tools so I can fix that truck.
Am I committed to this, or can I change still?
Dad's toolbox should be in the garage downstairs.
Oh, cool. Cool. Shit, I like that one too. It's got the flannel. Bit Rachel Ambery with the flannel and all. Nah, I'm sticking with the Cone of Fire one. I like it. Here we go. Yeah.
Alright.
Nope.
One last thing. I need to get Dad's tools so I can fix that truck. Dad's toolbox should be in the garage downstairs.
Alright. I'm gonna call it a night. It's a little bit late. Um, should be back on tomorrow to continue with this episode. I doubt I'll finish it. I feel like there's two more streams left. Probably. I don't know. Maybe if I do an extra long stream, I might be able to finish it by then. But I feel like it's probably at least another stream after tomorrow. But we're getting close. Getting closer to the end of this game. Yeah, if you watch this, thanks for watching. Watch this on Twitch. Thanks for watching. Probably better if you just swing over to YouTube to watch it. Just because I imagine there's gonna be sections of this video that I just muted because of the music. Whereas on YouTube, where I'm gonna upload this as well, it shouldn't be muted. It'll just be copyright claimed, which is like, who cares? It'll be in 2 parts there. I'm gonna cut it off between episodes, just to make it a little more clean and more organizable. Yeah, if you're on Twitch, catch me over on YouTube. Links in my profile. If you're watching this on YouTube, and you want to see me play it live, check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/Skeletus. Spelled like that. Yeah, check out that. It's linked to my YouTube channel info and stuff, my about, so, and in the description of this video too. So, information is out there. Yeah, thanks for watching. Maybe by some luck, the shaders and stuff will have fixed themselves by next episode. Maybe like restarting the game and restarting the software might help. Maybe they'll have patched it. Who's to say? But I'm excited to, get to the end of this game. And I'm really excited to get to Life is Strange 1. Because the more I play this, the more I'm like, man, can't wait to get to the first game. But alright, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.